Who is Lubabalo Tybosch? Lubabalo Tybosch is a well-renowned public speaker, a well-renowned award winner from Toastmasters, who has been acknowledged in his leadership skills as well as public speaking skills. Not only is he an award winner, but he's a mentor and is currently mentoring young people, 4 to be precise, with their public speaking as well as leadership skills. I am the founder of the South African Mug, an initiative that has been established to eradicate poverty, to reduce unemployment, to build unity and support entrepreneurship. The SA Mug is an initiative that I founded in 2010 using my skills I obtained when I was doing my BCom IT management degree from the University of Johannesburg. Not only did I see that this is an opportunity to impact a SIPO out there who does not know how to create a website, but I also thought of impacting that shaman who does not know how to brand their identity online and has been knocking on doors. That is what birthed what I'm doing today as the founder of the SA Mug, or the South African Mug in full. I am the CEO of Infinite Flames. Using the skills that I've gained, I am able to create things like mobile apps, websites. I have expertise in search engine optimization, and using that same skill I have, I am also mentoring other young people who are starting their own companies. Whatever journey you are embarking on, we as Infinite Flames, we as the South African Mug, and I as an NTB ambassador want to ensure that you prosper, want to ensure that you overcome, want to ensure that you have the necessary support in order for you to build for generations to come, to build for the next person to benefit, to make our country even more prosperous. Like most people, I have had my own challenges. Hit by a car when I was 10, but this has not discouraged me from making a difference. It has in fact encouraged me to say, if I can do it, if you can do it, if we can all do it and face our challenges, we can make a difference. Ladies and gentlemen, with awards from the NYDA Youth Awards, with awards from Queen's College, with awards from Transnet, I have learned this, that nothing is impossible. And this is one of the values that I teach the people that I mentor. I teach them that when you do a public speaking course or you are about to do your speech, believe in your mind that you've conquered. Believe that you are going to kill that speech, and you will indeed do as you believe. We need people to mentor our young men, to mentor our young women, because within them lies a greater being, and they do not know unless we shine the light upon their lives. Currently, I'm busy with a project. A school in Tembisa is in need of computers. These children have a bright young future. They do not know what a computer is like. Some of them never even touched it. and some are privileged to touch a computer. Imagine that grade 12 learner who is leaving school but does not know how to use a computer. How do we then secure a future for them? How do we ensure that when they get to university, they succeed in their studies? That a young learner who comes from a poverty-stricken home, who is thinking that I'm the breadwinner for the home, and if I get a degree, my family will be alleviated from poverty. This is what inspires me to do these projects, to ensure that our future is bright, to ensure that with what little resources I have, there's a difference I'm making in someone's life. And that someone starts with that grade 1 learner, that grade 2 learner, that grade 3 learner, and of course our grade 12 learners. As an NTP ambassador, my key role responsibilities is to champion the vision of the NTP. And number 1 of the 14 outcomes of the NTP is ensuring that we have quality basic education in our country. And this is what I and my business partner, Tybosch, are currently busy with. And ensuring that that young learner will not only leave school with knowledge of biology, but they will be computer savvy. They'll be able to create their own websites. They'll be able to create their own mobile apps. They'll be knowledgeable about search engine optimization and all wonderful things in IT, because we can't ignore it. IT is an industry and it is growing. We are now in the 4th industrial world revolution, where we are bombarded with things such as IoT, where we are looking at things such as artificial intelligence. You want your children to learn these things, and we as the future leaders can ensure that their future is bright. We have the next Mark Zuckerberg in our country. We have the next creator of Airbnb. We have the next creator of Twitter, so forth and so on. This is what I'm all about. Mentoring, leading, ensuring that our future is bright. I am a future leader. You are a future leader. We are all future leaders. Let us tap into the resources we have. Let us tap into the skills we have. Let us tap into the greater being within us, for we are well able. Imagine that Sibusiso, who's been poverty stricken, getting a break because someone believed in him. Someone gave him a chance. Someone encouraged him to say, poverty is not your story. Poverty is your journey, and your end is success. You are indeed more than an overcomer. I am that inspirational orator, and without you, we cannot build our country. Without holding our hands together, we cannot make a difference. I obtained my bachelor's degree from the University of Johannesburg in 2010. And unfortunately, like most people in our country, I became a statistic, unemployed for 2 years. But this also became an opportunity for me to see what is in the market, what are people looking for, the needs of the people. It became apparent that people need logos, they need websites, they need their computers fixed, they need letterheads. I then decided, let me start my own company. And Infinite Flame was birthed. It was called Impeccable Communications, but after reviewing the branding of the company and whether the company actually represents what we stand for, we've changed it to say it's now Infinite Flame. The company itself is a startup. We're not where we want to be, but rest assured, with our never giving up spirit, we will be there. We are more concerned about making an impact. So as I said, the need was there, and we knew that we have the means and the skills as well as the resources to meet the means. This is what inspired our company to start. We are driven by the need to solve people's problems. Our value proposition is that we find the problems and we create the solutions. And that's the core value of Infinite Flame. Currently, we are working with 2 freelancers, and our vision is to ensure that we get more employees which are permanent working with us as a company. But funding remains a problem. But we are not discouraged by the funding, because we know that for every person we employ, for every person who we help with receiving income, we are empowering a household. And this is one of the values that drive Infinite Flame, ensuring that we are the leaders in the IT sector. And not only that, we are making a positive impact in people's lives. Being part of the NTP is an amazing opportunity. As CEO of Infinite Flame, it has enabled me to plow back in South Africa like never before, and to ensure that our beautiful country meets all its objectives for the Vision 2030, which includes, as I said, decent employment for all South Africans, whether you are black, whether you are white, whether you are pink, whether you are blue. We have you at heart, and we want to ensure that our country flourishes and that poverty has been eradicated. Infinite Flame believes that young people are the future. We believe that through entrepreneurship, the poverty line can be reduced. Through entrepreneurship, solutions to inequality in the housing development can be produced. Through entrepreneurship, solutions to food issues can be reduced. We believe that with resources that we have at hand, something can be done for that young child who goes to sleep without having something to eat. With resources that we have at hand, that child who does not have shoes to wear, his life or her life can be changed. Infinite Flame is willing to work with other people to ensure that our country becomes a better nation, that people are afforded better quality of life, a better education, a better standard of living through the use of information technology. The National Development Plan is not only looking at a Sipho out there, a Charmaine out there, a Leonard out there, but it's looking at you, whether you're black, white, pink or green. It's a plan to ensure that all South Africans have a better future by 2030. And I've been chosen to be part of this plan because of the impact I have in society, because of the things that I'm running, the initiatives, the people I'm engaging with. The Department of Planning, Monitoring and Evaluation has realized that I am a force to be reckoned with. Ladies and gentlemen, I am your future leader. And with me, you are guaranteed that South Africa is in good hands, that our beautiful country has a brighter future. I am about the people.